Hmm? What do you do?
I need a marker, the one that was in the drawer, to put it on me.
I'm about to scream. Because it's Tuesday.
Oh, stream. I thought you said scream. You look like you've got this Don King thing going on.
What's happening? What is going on? Tuesday. If you're like me and you were just watching the Creators Guild Twitch, you saw Dr. Elo, Joseph Clough, and Cy Mestage having a great interview. The content you get from those three is phenomenal. Joseph Clough is a hypnotherapist. Been doing this for 20 years. And it was his birthday yesterday. I was glad to be able to spend time with those guys in chat and on his birthday. Phenomenal guy. Dr. Elo. Check out Dr. Elo at AskDrElo.com. He does a great job of helping people get comfortable with streaming, fucking the tech, and just going live. Well, I just started, Kevin. I just started. Hi, honey. How are you? I'm sorry, what? I changed my time. So. Well, my one fan showed up, Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin showed up.
Yay, Kevin!
And apparently I need to get to work. So.
Yep.
To
work.
So.
All right, love you, bye.
Go to bed. Good night.
Keep him accountable, Kevin.
Huh? What?
Keep him accountable, Kevin.
The whip has been cracked. Kevin, how you doing? How are you doing? Yes, let's get to some work. My internet's kind of crappy. I was dropping frames, so man, you're a trooper, man. You're a trooper. Yeah, that kind of happens, doesn't it? You know, I just ran out of gas, and I wanted to stay up and hang out some more, but I don't know. It's my age, so. Tuesday, just I want to share a proud moment real quick. My kid graduates from high school this week, and she also tonight, not only high school, but she goes to this thing called a medical professions academy. It is a kind of a satellite school. You got some places that yes, I'm very proud. You have vocational schools. You have like the signature school for honors program. Medical Professions Academy is geared towards those people who want to go into medical professions. It has more advanced science and classes. So yes. I am a very, very proud pop, very proud dad. What's up now? So there I am. There's my kid. I don't know why she decided to wear her mask and everybody else did not. Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, dear.
I tried to call you, didn't answer. What time do we need to leave in the morning?
She's got to be there at 9, so I mean, yeah. All right. She's the one in the middle. I'm not really sure what the hairstyle is there, but hey, she's 18. She can do what she wants, right? I can't complain because I did the whole Bono from U2 thing with the shaved sides, and they would call it a mullet, but that wasn't what I was going for. And yeah, more shenanigans. So yes. Very proud that she made it. She really enjoyed that program, and well, now it's time to kick her out of the house because that's what you do. No, it's not. I'm not going to do that. She's got a college. Going to one of the colleges here, University of Evansville. Because she went to MPA, she gets like a $19,000 a year scholarship. And her mother also went to UE, so she gets a legacy scholarship. Why am I on this over here? It's terrible. Let's get out of that. So yeah, very proud moment today. It continues tomorrow because tomorrow's the actual high school graduation, and I heard that's going to be like 3 hours long. I'm hoping. Plus, we got a little bit extra also saved up, and Kevin, man, I wish. When I started saving this, if I would only known about Doge. or invested it. I mean, I've got another, good chunk of change kind of saved up. So hopefully with this scholarship and other scholarships, it will, there won't be too much out of pocket. So knock on wood. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday night. That was a freaking awesome interview. An awesome interview with Mr. Joseph Clough. And I'm sure everybody's kind of feels the same way that yeah, my girlfriend's got student loan debt from her hey chef from when she went to Harrison a local college. It's kind of like an ITT Tech, which everybody knows what happened there. And if you don't, it was a for-profit school that got in trouble and fucked all their students over pretty much. But yeah, my girlfriend's got student loan debt, and none of it. There's no way she's gonna be able to pay it off. No way, because the degree she got for the career field that she went into, there's just no way. I think there should be a law against that. I mean, don't forgive student loan debt, but or if you're going to forgive student loan debt, there better be something behind it that says, something that, goes to these schools and says, why is a person getting a degree, paying this much for a degree that they're not even going to be able to pay off? Yeah. Holy shit. Let's save this debate for another time. I am going to follow Kevin's advice at the beginning of this stream, and I'm going to get to fucking work. And I'm going to try to finish up a couple of overlays that I've been tasked with I've been tasked with giving a little extra to. I'm sure everybody will recognize that overlay. Uh-oh, what happened to my screen? Did my screen just go Belly up again. All right, shut that down. My only thing about student loan forgiveness is, look, if you're going to do that, then they also got to then look at what causes student loan debt, right? What is causing this student loan debt? And it's because schools figured out that they can charge the fuck out of kids and then bill the government for it and get the government money for that, and that's bullshit. If a degree is going to cost you $280,000 and cost you that much to get, if it's going to cost you that much to get, and then you can't get a job where you can pay that off within the first 10 years, that's called a scam. And Kevin, I am all for you getting debt forgiveness, especially if it's a degree where you found a job and you are able to continue working. What I'm not for is to give student loan forgiveness to people who got degrees that were fucking entirely useless in the first place, that there was no chance that they would even be able to find a sustainable job in a career field with that degree. Joseph, how you doing? Great interview, I gotta say. Wonderful podcast. Dr. Elo and Sai do a phenomenal job, and thanks for taking the time to show up. Everybody who's here right now. Hey, Andrew, sorry didn't see you come in. This is what makes the guild such a fucking phenomenal place, is people show up. I try to show up to as many as I can. So thank you guys. I was trying to work on something, but my After Effects was being a pain in my butt. I am working. Let me fire up my my After Effects again. Kevin. I saw it's last night. I just gotta say it. Why did you retract a message, Joseph? I bet, was it about Kevin? What was it about, Kevin? Thanks to the mod who handled that. Appreciate it. It's okay to talk shit about Kevin. It's okay to talk about shit about anybody here. I mean, we're all shit talkers. Joseph is the fanciest shit talker. All right, this is rendered, so it should be doing what it's supposed to be doing, I think. Maybe not. Let's render this. I shall quit talking, Kevin. There you go. So we recognize this overlay, right? David wanted a little, just a little extras added to this. Am I getting a double echo, guys? Am I echoey? I think I may be echoey. There. I should not be so echoey or loud. All right, good. I think my vocals are coming in double. And they certainly didn't sound as good as Joseph's. All right, good. After our drinking stream last night, even the one we did, a couple of weeks ago, the ambassador stream, which there's another one coming up, folks. And if you, Kevin, you need to be there. I would love for you to be there. Hopefully Nail won't have technical difficulties. Even when he does, it's Nail, and we appreciate the fact that he, is at least able to show up. Everybody come watch the stream, the Friday Ambassador After Hours stream. You spelled yes wrong, Kevin. You spelled yes wrong. But, the voice chat thing we did last night, that was very cool. And it's one of those, I really can't wait for all this stuff to be over. And we all scheduled that event where we meet somewhere. That. All right, so on this thing here, we got a little of these light runners that we put in around the borders. You'll notice the border kind of does this color cycling thing. Kevin, my long lost brother. Spelling is not my best attribute. Yes, I suck at spelling. The reason I suck at spelling, and you know why we suck at spelling, Kevin? Because we're big picture guys. Our peripheral vision is out here looking at the whole, trying to take it in, trying to make sure, everything, from a certain perspective looks good. And sometimes it's hard for us to just dial in, on the letters. At least that's how it is for me. Plus I'm dyslexic. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm dyslexic and I got dyscalculia because numbers leak out my left ear. Dyscalculia. It's a real thing. Look it up. I'll wait. Yeah, look it up. Dyscalculia. I don't know how to spell it because I told you I'm a bad speller, but look it up. Waiting. Okay. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Dyscalculia, I mean, I have no spatial time awareness. I can't tell you if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour. I can't. I show up early or late to everything. I can't do fucking simple math. It's like dyslexia. And it's why I'm a visual guy. Yes, he streamed today. We just watched it. You were there, Kevin. Yeah. No. All right. Back to work, Kevin says. He didn't say it yet, but I know I was thinking it. Yeah, right, Joseph. He was there. We all saw him. Don't act like he wasn't there. He was asking great questions and making great comments. So you like this, Scott? Yeah, so, David wanted a little extra, just a little something. Ooh. A tingle up your leg, I guess, is better than that warm stream down your leg. Or mine. Just let me know, Kevin. Hit me up. Thanks for dropping by, Joseph. I appreciate it, man. If I don't see you, have a good evening, and I will see you in the guild. Right there, consult the blind guide. That right there. Exactly. That's exactly it. I've had that problem all my life. I sucked at math. I had to take college algebra 3 freaking times. Three goddamn times. Okay, one overlay down that I created the other day. So, that house was fucking phenomenal that he sold. Jesus, man, I love that style. I was bored in math, but it's because my brain just didn't, compute. I wish that were the case for me, Kevin. Man. The good thing is that this did not rub off on the kid. She is a fucking AP calculus. Just took her AP calculus test. Yesterday. She's a brainiac when it comes to that stuff. So, all right, what are we doing here first? It's David. So we're gonna get rid of that, and what I did was, Scott, if you're paying attention, so I took his he gave me the clean background, the non-animated clean background, and then I added the little what I call light runners and a little glowy area. Yes, it is the real David. That was the real David. Oh, what did I just do to my overlay? I just did something to my overlay. I just moved it. There we go. Should lock all that shit down. So we got these little light runners. Oops, these light runners. I should be on the right screen. That, yeah, there's the blue ones, and then there's purple ones. There's little light glowy things. And just some small elements that animate in this background. And so I take this background, and we drag it into our composition, and we've got a couple areas that we need to work on. The cam border. So this is his kind of wide full cam border. And what I'm gonna do, I got these shape layers already kind of laid out. I'll show you here, like, so we have this kind of color cycle that just turns like that, right? And what I've done is I've got this red mask area. This is it's just like a, what is it? A 4-point stroke. And I use that to mask that color solid there, so that now turn off that so you don't have to. Now you got this kind of color cycle of the two colors that Dave gave me to work with. But we need to cut this center out, right? Because that's where his camera is going to be. So I just duplicate our cam border, and then I'm going to move it down just above the background layer, which has the background layer has all those little light tracers and glowy things in it. But we need to turn it into a solid or a shape area fill. We need to put the fill back in, basically. So we're going to go to the fill, and we're going to, it's green already. So there you go, green. And then we're going to turn off that stroke because we really don't need it for that. And then what I'll do is with the background layer, I'll use a track matte. But all right, that's the wrong kind of track matte. Right now it's just cutting out everything around it. We want to cut out the middle, so we're going to use the inverted matte. Boom, there we go. So now we could see David in his camera. you know, his camera shot, or through the background, right? Through the overlay. So now we've got our overlay with the color cycling border around it, and then we've got our little diodes, and they disappear behind the screen and everything. And so, but there's there's two things we need to fix. Two things, because we're missing his name that was down here, which, you know, we have it down here on this one, and we have his the Papa Smurf badge. Got to put those back. You can't be Papa Smurf without your badge. Am I right? Is everybody still with me? Did I lose you? Any questions? Did Kevin finally get to go to sleep? So what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm probably going too fast. I'm talking too fast, but this is just what I do, you know? This is what I do every day. Cool, cool. Everybody's working. Let's work together. So we got three elements that we want to... No, just two. We just got two. Well, it's all like we're in the same office together working. I'm in my cubicle. Kevin's over in his cubicle. Scott is peeing in the shower. I mean, Andrew's definitely working on something because that man never stops working. Chef, what are you doing? What are you doing, Chef? Nail? Joseph went to take care of the dogs. All right, I need the guide, and I need this sub glow. Awesome. Awesome. How's that website coming? Oops. You want to go? There we go. Get rid of David. Make sure our animated elements, oops, work. I see some pixels. I see some pixel space. Awesome. Yeah, I've learned a lot from Xanthi and relearned a lot, you know, and was inspired to relearn a lot from Xanthi. I have a WordPress site I've got hosting, and I did a simple site before in Dreamweaver with just links to my, you know, the different, you know, social media platforms and my YouTube channel. But I want to expand on that because I've gotten such support from the guild that I want to create on my site a support, you know, thanking my supporters page, which, you know, Scott, you're one of those guys who's, you know, bought me a coffee. For all those people who have shown support monetarily, I definitely want to create a page to thank them. Have a list of those supporters. Plus, I pimped the shit out of the guild on that site too. I gotta say, Kevin, I watched a part of your show, and I mean, that all. Now I can't talk now. I mean, you basically you built a broadcast studio, right? Am I wrong? I know you were working on that studio, but that was something you kind of built to do those kind of broadcasts, right? No. It's impressive. Yeah, but now, do you actually broadcast on the airways there, or is it all? Are you doing this as a streaming broadcast? But when you say budget equipment, I mean, okay, yeah, but I mean, you say budget equipment, but I mean, you know, I work at a broadcast studio, and it's like it costs us like, you know, 9 to 10 grand per camera. And that's even the cameras that we want to use shooting our commercials with. I don't want to have you type out all that stuff for. I mean, it was a solid show. It was a solid show. Yeah, right. Totally get that. Yeah. We have one of those cameras in our news studio, and they use it for an overhead shot. The others, we have a 2-camera studio. We have a 2-camera studio, and we're just gonna say this box right here. This is our studio. So, in this corner is our news anchor desk. Oh, our news anchor desk is here. Down here we have, or along this wall right here, we have what's called the big ass monitor. And then over here we have the 3 mons, which are 3, you know, 16 by 9. See ya, Scott. We have 3 16 by 9 studios that are turned up, so we call them the vertical monitors. Over in this corner of our studio, again, if this is my studio space, we have what's called the lifestyle set. On this wall right here, you know, way over here, we have the weather green wall. And then up here is the weather center where all the weather computers are. Right here is the weather pod. And then this little space here is just a kind of a stand area where you can stand. But yeah. So we only have 2 cameras. Well, 2 cameras And then we have the overhead camera, which would be up in this corner that shoots this way, and is a PTZ that you can turn. But that's certainly something you can add later. Nova, how are you, sir? Good evening. You can add certain stuff later, but you know, it was a very solid looking broadcast, very solid looking show. I mean, you'd be very proud of. I'm impressed with it. It's like, especially being able to get in there and put all that stuff together and then do the show. You have a lot of people in the broadcast industry that really, they're still thinking old school, you know. You're using vMix, right? You're using vMix as your production software. Yeah. I mean, these big budget broadcast type studios, they got to watch out. Yeah, the big media companies, I mean, they got to watch out, because sooner or later the smaller folks who take advantage of all this new technology, you know, the newer technology, the streaming technology that's coming out and evolving is I mean, in some cases it's overshadowing big budget production type studios. I gotta say, I just, you know, yeah, it's a really great job on what you did, man. Really great job. Well, quality content, you know, I mean, I just got cool equipment. I feel like I'm lacking in the content department, and that's one of the reasons I joined the guild, is to really start trying to do a better job at my content. I you know, I need to start planning better. But I mean, the thing with Kevin, because that's kind of your job. That's your job doing what you're doing right now, and the I have this other job, my job that I'm doing. You know, and we have these full-time jobs, so sometimes it's hard for us to, you know, get the, you know, I want one. I don't need one. Trust me. Like most of us who have these kind of other full-time jobs, you know, trying to work on our own content, and so that's what I'm trying to do is make use of take the knowledge I have about what I do, and create content out of that, and hopefully it'll be content that people like to. But you're right, Kevin. I mean, most of the time I get on here, I just end up talking, you know. And what I really want to do is recorded videos demonstrating what I can do. Hopefully giving some tips and stuff to people who want to improve their own content with graphics. And so hopefully at some point I'm going to try to start digging into Pixlr and Canva like David uses, because not everybody has the resources to you know, pay for you know, Adobe, which is what I use. Do I get on the radio? Yes, I need to set aside time, Kevin. That is very true. Hope things are going well, Nova. When was that demo on the kitchen supposed to start? Soon, right? We need to move that because you know that's gonna drive David today. Got it. All right, that's gonna drive David nuts. So we're gonna do two things here. I'm gonna duplicate that layer. I'm gonna have a little free time, Kevin, in the next 2 weeks. Since my kid's graduating, she's gonna go spend okay, I'll go check that out, Nova. I'll go check those out. Yeah, Consultant Blind Guy. I am the motion graphic artist for the local TV station, or one of the local TV stations here where I live. We have 2 channels that we broadcast 9 hours worth of news. I work in the creative services department, which we are responsible for producing, for doing station promotions, you know, like on-air promotions, for, you know, for our station, for our news product, but we also do local TV commercials for commercial clients. We do several local telethons. I wouldn't say several, but we're involved in a lot of community events. One of them being Santa Claus Club, where we put on a 6-hour telethon every year. The other ones we also for free, both the Santa Claus Club and Easter Seals, we donate the station donates airtime and production to helping Easter Seals, and I've been doing that for the last 8 years. But myself, I am the guy. And if you go to grimskull.com, or you can go to my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can go down to the video playlist, and you'll see some playlists like promos and motion graphics and stuff like that. And that's the stuff that I do for the TV station. But I'm kind of one of those guys for the TV station that does it all. I do all our print ads, our outdoor advertising ads, our sign design, our vehicle wrap design. I create motion graphics for news, for the newscasts when they need, any of our news reporters or producers need special graphics. They'll come to me, and I create animations for stories that they may need. Now, they're not ILM mind-blowing ones, but they are quick. They are quick with some stuff that I can do within a couple hours to just kind of help the story out. If they give me enough time, I can do some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, but any type of commercial we have that requires more of a graphic, is more graphic based because they don't have any footage or don't need to go out and shoot any B-roll for. They give that stuff to me. Plus, I help out with the website, creating banner ads and stuff like that. But yeah. There's a lot of work that falls on me. Well, that my position never does not have enough to do. And you would think people would realize that and want to pay me what I'm worth, but they don't. They have way too many errors. All right. See, this top one. All right, we want to keep the orange mask, and we're going to get rid of that other one. All right. There we go. Oh, the other one go. Correct. Yeah. Nice. That's sort of, I got inspiration from David's DIY, home studio thing. My former supervisor from the TV station now works at the Easter Seals Center, and they do Facebook Live events, and he's wanting to kind of up their game. And so he called me the other day and was asking me about equipment and stuff. And, I told him I'd be happy to come in and, help help set something up, to give you a list of items, both, on the upper end as well as a lower end setup. And I was thinking, a kind of a mobile setup would be pretty cool for them to use. Hey, yeah, and sometimes that happens, Andrew. Sometimes that happens to where you get folks in there that don't understand the need to upkeep equipment or invest some in new equipment, and stuff breaks down, and they want to save the cost of things by not buying new equipment, and yeah, that happens. Kevin, that's what I'm kind of thinking. What I want to do too is, with the experience I'm gaining from streaming and running my own stream, and talking to, listening to David, talking with other streamers about their stuff. That's why I really, and I need to take your advice and email the VMix folks so I can get my trial extended. I'm thinking that there's a market in my area for that. Of people to come in and do live streaming. Most of the time, it's probably that they'll go to like a computer IT folks to say, hey, can you help us live stream? Which they can, but they're not. They're more IT tech savvy, not necessarily streaming equipment savvy. Andrew, I'm dealing with that right now. I mean, it's like the sales department had a big party the other day because they made budget. Fuck, they did their fucking job, They did their fucking job by, making the station money. So they threw themselves a party. Didn't invite any of the rest of the people, They didn't invite the people who make the product that they sell, or who bust their ass creating commercials in a day. They didn't invite those people, but they had a little party for themselves that, they went out and had lunch with people. Not, I'm not saying that selling is easy, but, our salespeople don't know how to sell, because if they knew how to sell, we would actually be charging for the production that we do instead of fucking giving it away for free. You're right. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Kevin. Probably get in trouble because I'm running my mouth, but I'm salty lately. It's just, the way things are going at work. This is why I'm busting hump now. This is why I signed up for the mastermind level, guild subscription, is because I'm getting serious. I keep using these wishy-washy terms, but I'm fucking serious about trying to, make a living doing this. And Kevin, you're a good example of of what people need to look to, regardless of whether you're doing the streaming stuff and the videos, but you're you're building things from the ground up. Well, we do have our own news station. It's the Creators Guild Twitch channel. And then we have David, who streams, almost every day of the week. I mean, we have guild members who are doing it. Alex from the Politics show, if I said that right. I should know how to say that. Got Scott Beyond 280. I mean, you're doing it, Andrew. You're doing it. I mean, Alex had dude, Kevin, man, I totally get it. I totally get where you're coming from on that. I get it, man. When you're one of those folks that wants to work at what you love to do, it's very hard. It's very hard to just sit back or have to sit on your hands. So you've got to do things. You've got to. Yeah. Yes. That's the thing about my job. My job right now, it's not that I don't want to get out of my job because I don't like the creative aspect of it. I want to get out of the job I am because of the lack of value anyone else puts into the job or into the people there. They treat it like it's an assembly line. Hey, Andrew, I understand the concept. I understand where you're coming from on that. I think for all of us, though, we've got our different content that we're trying to focus on. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. And there are people who are doing that sort of thing. I mean, you've got You've got a lot of platforms out there, a lot of companies that are doing news content on YouTube, on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, you're banging it out, Andrew. Banging it out. There's a lot to be learned from you, guy. A lot to be learned. and you're putting that knowledge out there. I just think try to for the guild itself. I think the purpose of the guild and everybody in the guild, we're trying to hone the skills of just creating content in general. And I'm not sure everybody wants to kind of jump in on trying to create a new news venture. I think most of us that are there are trying to help David first learn from David, but also help him build a new and better community than than the other one. Something that is going to eclipse where he used to be. And for me, I'm on board with that right now. That is my main thing is to bring my skills and my energy into helping help see David's vision come to fruition, because it's also going to help all of us that are content creators also in the long run. Yes, he does. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me. I get speechless because, especially when I'm talking about people who are in the trenches, already doing this sort of stuff. Like Kevin. Kevin, you've been in the trenches doing the stuff you want to do. Andrew, you've been in the trenches doing the stuff you want to do. Like Joseph, he's been doing this for almost 20 years, or 20 years now, I think. I'm the little fish in that big pond of other people who've been doing this for way longer than I have. And there's nothing I can, say that will probably provide any new insight on the things that you guys aren't already doing, other than helping out with some graphic advice. Because I've done branding, I've done design, I've done logo work for about 20 years. And then, but also bringing my my motion graphic skills to the table to hopefully help guild members or anybody else who wants to kind of bring life to to their streams or their projects. Well, I hope I do. I hope, even though I talk too much, Kevin, I can't believe you're not telling me to get back to work. I hope at least that's what I need to do. I need to focus. I need to start focusing, like Kevin was talking about, focus on doing these recorded videos so that I can, provide some solid. I do talk too much. I do talk way too much. You speak the truth, Kevin. I mean, But yeah, hopefully, not hopefully, I will. I will. This next couple of weeks, my daughter will be going to stay with her grandparents. My girlfriend and her daughter are going to go take a little vacation on their own. I will have 2 weeks. 2 weeks of just me and my studio. No, you haven't been distracting me, Kevin. It's that squirrel thing. But that's something, David and I talked about in the mastermind course is, how I need to really structure when I'm going to do these things is learn how to focus. Freedom, exactly. To start focusing on the task at hand and make sure I do that, then take a break, engage, go back to doing what I need to do, then go back to that, So while we're doing that, let's disengage. Engage. Hey, Nova, did you hear what I said? I was using some Star Trek lingo there. Engage. Mr. Wolf. Shields up. Mr. Data. Run a scan on that Class M planet. We need to find out if there are any ice. Man, that's the worst sounding Picard in the fucking world. All right. I think we got this one done, though. I think we got this one done now because we've added head itches. We have added excuse me, I'm sorry. Time is it? I mean, it's 10:25, so I was only gonna go to 10. Go get some sleep, Kevin. Go lay down. I am not gonna be on much longer myself. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time. Go get some sleep. Go get some sleep, man. We will see you tomorrow at some point. So yeah, see you later, buddy. That should have been whiskey, but it wasn't. Do a quick squirrel here. Do have a good night, Kevin. We will see you. Nail. I don't know if Nail's still here. Just again, thank you, Nail. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Nova Charter. And Chef. Scott was here. Trying to go through and thank everybody who dropped by. Joseph. I thought Payton was here, but I guess he did not show up, which is fine. You know, it's okay. All right. Now that Kevin's gone, I can quit talking, and I will knock out this last overlay. There he is. I thought I saw you come in before, but I wasn't sure. But hey, you're here now. It's nice to see you being active in the guild. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes it when folks are active. Participating. Gonna drag this background in there and then boop. Okay. Excuse me. What did I hear? What? I didn't say anything. Well, I just meant that now that you were not, you were taking a break. I didn't mean anything by it, Kevin. I didn't. You went to lay down. I was glad that you went to lay down. Now that you're back, now I can stop working again. Eight. Let's get our cutouts going here. Let's get our cutouts going. No, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. I mean, if you want to stay and listen and me, put you to sleep with my, my mush mouth of talking, that's fine too. But hey, Kevin, have a good night, man. Just seriously though, good night, and we'll see you again. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate that. When I do appreciate seeing you. All the guildies that show up. I keep yawning. It's almost my bedtime. Focus power. All right, we're gonna kind of do two things. We're going to let's mask out the big video app border. So we need to put a fill in that. And then take off the stroke. I think we need to change some of this music, right? Because it's getting kind of monotonous. Let's if Kevin's still here, we'll put some ambient stuff on, Kevin. Hopefully help Kevin. Eyes are getting droopy. Crap, that worked too good. Now we're going to have to do something different here because we need to take two different areas or two different shapes and combine them so that they make one mask area. So I'm going to drag this duplicate of the chat border mask. I'm going to turn that on. But then we got to make sure to go up and turn off the stroke and then turn on that fill, which is green, like that. All right, now we've got these two areas. We're going to select them, and then we're going to create a pre-comp, which is Control-Shift-C. We're going to call that double cutout mask. Now that we've got the double cutout mask, we're going to pull that down. Turn off those guys. Pull that down under or just above the background, and then we're going to make it a alpha inverted matte. So there we go. We got our, our background, both background areas cut out. Now what we need to add back in is our Papa Smurf badge there. And I'm actually going to go just add use my pen tool and create a mask for that. Let's start there. I'm just going to trace around the border because I want it to be as close. We don't need it to be exact. We just, because the background of it matches it's the same background. So, but I do want to cut it. So once we cut it, it knocked out that background. I was on the wrong layer. That's okay. That is okay, because we can cut that mask off of there and then click on the layer we want, and then, well, no, it didn't do what I wanted to do. So we're gonna have to do that all over again. So disregard the last 2 minutes. We're gonna select the right layer this time, which is that right there, and then we're gonna go in and pen tool, create a pretty little mask, like pretty little trees. Puts me to sleep. Pretty little birds. Now you should see those pink areas right here disappear. Yep. So now we know we did it right. That sucks. I can't see the moon for crap either, but I'm sitting inside. I want to go back to the Papa Smurf Anim Overlay 5. And I'm going to copy our Impartial Geek sub area and then go back to the Overlay 6. And we're going to wait. Yeah, there we go. Overlay 6. That's where I wanted to go. And we're just going to paste it on the very top layer. There we go. That should be it right there, right, folks. That should be it. I should be able to delete that. And there's a screenshot there that I'm just going to delete that because I don't need it. I'm going to leave the David the David shot in case we want to leave it. But that's it. I mean, that's 3 overlays that I've done for David. I've taken his clean background and created some nice animated overlays. Well, added some animation to an otherwise static looking animation or static background. The next trick is I got to learn some software tools that I can teach folks to use that doesn't cost a lot of money. I don't know that yet. I don't know what tools are out there other than what I use. I know that Blackmagic, you have DaVinci Resolve, which I think has some tools. And I should get into that and try to come up with some tutorials. And I managed to stay on the right screen so you could see what I was doing too. So that's we're ahead of the game there. We are ahead of the game. I think what I need to do is set that to auto and that to adaptive resolution so it doesn't take like forever to render. And that is some ambient soothing music. I am getting tired. Still waiting for it to render. Render. All right. Good to go. That really brings just kind of that extra element to it, really. This is a little extra, just a little. That's all you need is just to improve on things just a little bit. You don't want to do stuff that's going to be just overly animated and too distracting. Sometimes you need a little sleep, which is what I need. All right. I think David's going to be happy with these. So, David, if you end up watching this, I do believe you will like him. You will like them. Like him a lot. Like him a lot. All right, folks. I'm a member of the Creators Guild. If you're a content creator, join us at the creatorsguild.app. Great bunch of folks there, very supportive, can help you with any content creation questions or just come out and hang out. Great group of people. If you want to improve your content, need help with your content, you're just starting out. Hey, come back here. Come back. No, you come back here. Check out the Creators Toolkit. No matter what level you are, it'll have something that can help you out with, improving your content. Take the 7-day challenge. I did. It helped me to feel more confident on camera and talking to people like you folks out there in the audience. And if you get something out of this content and you just want to show a little bit of support, make sure you like and subscribe, or subscribe, and like this video or the live stream. Thumbs it up. And if you're so inclined, if you got anything out of this, consider buying me some sushi at buymeacoffee.com/Grimskull. Go to my website, grimskull.com. Also, that's kind of my home base right now. And been a long month, and we're at the end of it. Be sure to check out the Creators Guild on Twitch, especially this coming Friday, where the ambassadors are going to be having our after hours. Yes, Andrew, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, you're old hat at this, maybe you want to come help out other creators. It's free. That's the thing about the Creators Guild. It's free. You don't have to, there's a minimum subscription to certain things, but I mean, it's not like you have to subscribe to anything. You can come and participate for free and just come hang out and chat. So yeah, but this Friday, come hang out. Creators Guild, I think it starts around 5 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. Central. The ambassadors are going to get together, and we're going to talk about guild stuff and content creation and joke around, and come join the conversation on Twitch, twitch.com/the Creators Guild. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. And like I said, go check out my YouTube channel, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell while you're there. That way you're notified whenever I go online. Dr. Elo, who said, fuck yeah. So let's make sure that goes through. I am live, and I'm fixing to go to bed. I'm glad you made it to Puerto Rico, and that is a fucking nice house. That was a fucking nice house. I got to tell you, just from the outside, it was really nice looking. But yeah, I'm glad you got rid of that headache, having to deal with, renters and stuff, man. Great stream, by the way, Dr. Elo. Phenomenal job as usual with Cy, and I loved our fluffy Cluffy. Yeah, I know, man. But it is the end of my stream, and again, Dr. Elo, come. He's fabulous knowledge about live streaming. Go to askdrelo.com. He's also on YouTube. Great stuff on going live and how to overcome that fear of sitting in front of the camera, and how to just roll with it, roll with what's going on. We fuck the tech and we embrace the fuck. assume you and Danny are getting together, right? Dr. Elo? You and Danny are going to kind of have a bit of a powwow? Anytime, sir. Anytime. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it, and big day for me tomorrow. My kid graduates from high school. That's crazy. I'm really excited for it. Yes. All right, guys. Again, I really appreciate the support. Everybody coming out. Dr. Elo stopping by and say hi. Joseph was here. Kevin was here. Salt the Blind Guy. Andrew, man. Much appreciated from the love you show me by showing up at these streams. Payton, keep up the good work. We will see you guys in the guild tomorrow, and I'll be back Thursday. So everybody, peace out.